What's going on, everyone? I hope you're all doing well. If you're new here, my name is Serge. Welcome to the channel. To all my recurring viewers, thank you so much for all the love and support that each and every single one of you have shown me. If you have not yet, make sure to go check out the God Made podcast on all streaming platforms. Also, if you have not yet, make sure to go check out Legion Assisted Living Academy and also check out the mentorship link down below. I also do have downloadable forms available with instructional videos that you can check out in the links below. And also feel free to go check out valleyalfventures.com and check us out on Instagram as well. If you're an investor or potentially an operator looking to lease, make sure to go check us out. And with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the topic of this video. All right, so here we are. We're gonna be doing a full tour video of the hotel that we just purchased, and I'm very excited for this conversion of what we're gonna be doing with this hotel. Right now, I'm standing in the lobby area, as you can tell. So over here, we actually have the manager's front desk that we will be taking down and tearing out this entire front area, except for the ceiling part right here. But this whole area will be torn down because right behind that wall is actually the manager's apartment that we are going to be turning into the common area space and also the commercial kitchen, etc. We will step in there in a few minutes, so make sure you're still watching. But with that, we are actually going to be doing some other work on this side of the wall right here in the lobby area. So essentially right behind this wall, which we're gonna go into this room here shortly, is a room that we're going to be converting into two office spaces. So there's gonna be two doors here when you enter, and that is going to be utilized for therapy sessions, private room that they can talk, etc. Now we're gonna go into that room that we're going to be turning into two private rooms. So as we go back through here, it's going to be this very first room to my right, your left. Now this bedroom is the bedroom that we're gonna be converting into two bedrooms, and the whole idea behind that, and it is required by licensing, is that they do need to have more common area space, but also two rooms where they can have private phone calls, private therapy sessions, etc. And so we're gonna be taking out this entire bathroom right here and just making it two full rooms. And the whole idea, again, is to make sure that they do have that privacy available. And so with that, we're gonna head back this way where we're gonna show the bedrooms. It's gonna be two bedrooms, but they're identical. So I'm gonna show you one of the bedrooms where we're gonna actually convert the bathrooms to be ADA compliant. As you can see, the whole hotel has carpet through it. And so what we're gonna be doing is changing out the entire carpet in the hotel and doing LVP. And as we come through here, I'll show you the bathroom here that we're gonna be converting to be ADA compliant. We're gonna bring it out and make sure that there's a turn radius, putting in a handicap shower, well, pretty much a walk-in shower that's gonna be handicap accessible. And again, these rooms are slightly larger, so there is gonna be two beds in here. It's two queen size beds, and the whole idea of what we're trying to do with this hotel conversion is actually getting it licensed for 42 bed behavioral health residential facility, and that is going to be on the first floor of this hotel. The second floor will be strictly used as transitional housing, and so we don't need to do any type of ADA compliant bathrooms up there because of the fact that transitional housing does not require any type of licensing. And so what's going to happen is once somebody goes through the behavioral program, they get moved up to transitional housing, and then at that point, once they're stable and able to get out on their own, at that point they'll move. So we're gonna go ahead and head back, and I'm gonna show you all the manager apartment and what the work is gonna consist of in there. And so let's go ahead and head over there. So now we will head back into the manager's apartment. And so this whole wall, as I said, is going to be taken down completely. And so we're gonna head in here. And again, this will be converted into the common area space. So as you can see here, it's already kind of like a living room. So this will be part of the common area. We're going to be removing this wall as well and turning this entire bedroom behind this wall into the common area space. And then there's a bathroom back here. And then as you see the kitchen here, we're actually gonna be reconfiguring it to be a commercial kitchen. And so it's already got everything pulled to make it a commercial kitchen. So we're just gonna reconfigure this entire area space and make it into the commercial kitchen. Now as we head back here, we have one more bedroom that the bathroom is actually going to go into, just simply to make sure that this area has enough space. And so it's going to be, a majority of the work is going to be up here in the front area of the hotel, which we're not trying to go above and beyond. Again, this will be a behavioral health facility, and actually back through that door is where the laundry room for everything is. So we're not going to head back in there, just simply because there's a lot of towels and commercial dryers and washers. But for the most part, that is a majority of the work that's going to be done in this project, and I'm very excited to see how everything turns out. And we will be heading outside because there is a few things that we're doing on the exterior of the property. So with that being said, let's go ahead and head outside. Now, on the outside and the exterior of the building, the whole idea of what we're gonna do is we're gonna repaint the entire building a different color. And then also another thing that we're gonna be doing is demoing this left side of the building, depending on how you're looking at it. But we're gonna demo all of that and turn it into desert landscape. And on top of that, we're also gonna be changing out the entire chain link fence around this property and closing off the entrances and providing just fences that open up as entrances, and just securing the parking lot in the area, just simply because that is what's required of us in order to get licensed. And so we're going to be putting up ironclad fences or gates alongside the property and just closing it off. And other than that, we're going to do some recoating of the roof as well. And that is pretty much all that's going to entail of the exterior. It's not much work, but it's going to look a lot more different than it currently does. The chain link fence looks horrible over here, and also some of the landscaping is going to just help bring some more life to the property. And again, you got to keep in mind that there's going to be people who are going to be living here going through the program, so providing some areas that they can sit outside and just enjoy the nice weather. That's the whole idea of being able to do that. So with that, that is all that we're going to be doing on the exterior. Now we're back in that first room that we're going to be converting into 2 office spaces, but I wanted to actually give you guys a breakdown of the budget, the construction budget of what we have for this hotel and the conversion of it. And so ultimately our budget is just over $600,000, and I'm gonna break that $600,000 down for you guys. And first thing that we're gonna be doing is actually the roof. I do have my list here, so I'm gonna be reading off my phone, but the roof is going to cost us $22,500 just to recoat it and get it to where it needs to be. And then the bulk of the work will actually be the general contractor work, which consists of just over $400,000 and so. So it'll be about $450,000. And then the exterior, which I talked about, which would be the painting and also the security fence. The painting alone will be just over $18,000. And then the security fence that we're going to be putting around, the ironclad fence, that's going to actually cost us just over $40,000, so $40,221. And then we do have some electrical minor stuff that will need to be repaired as well. And so that's going to cost us just over $23,000 to $24,000 to get all that taken care of. And then we have the parking lot demo, which we're going to be doing on the side that I talked about, where we're going to be doing the landscaping. That's going to cost us about $16,500. And then ultimately our architect, who had to draw up all the plans and submit for permitting, that was going to cost us $45,000. And so our ultimate purchase price for this facility and this hotel is $2.63 million. That is what we got it under contract for. Like I said, we're going to be putting just over $600,000. So we'd be sitting at around 3.2 to 3.3. We're factoring in about 15% extra, just because sometimes you go over budget on certain items. So that is what we're ultimately going to be all in on this property and actually converting it. And so with that, the whole purpose of this property and what it's going to ultimately do for the community of Tucson, Arizona, and what it's going to do is going to help with everything that's happening, this pandemic that most people aren't even really talking about, which is substance and abuse, mental illness. All of this is going to ultimately benefit this community. And it would be a shame to take a property like this and just continue running it as a hotel or maybe a service-based thing. So our whole model of what we do at Valley ALF Ventures is being able to provide opportunities to operators to come in and help expand their business. The operator that's going to be leasing from us is actually opening a 18,000 square foot outpatient clinic 15 minutes from this location, and he's going to be servicing the people who are going through the behavioral program here and also the transitional housing. And on top of that, we will be closing on another facility just 7 minutes north of this property, and it's going to be licensed for a 28-bed behavioral health facility, and that one we're going to be closing just right after this one. There's not going to be a lot of conversion done on that property simply because it was already done, and we're just going to be stepping in and re-licensing it under our or the operator's new entity for that location. And again, the whole scope and the whole idea of all this is to really help the people who need it the most. And I think for the most part, that is what we're trying to do and the impact that we're trying to have on this community. And that's what truly drives me the most, aside from doing the passion that I have and the love of real estate, is also being able to have an impact through the real estate that we acquire, and also the benefits that's going to ultimately have for these individuals that come through here. And I'm excited to hear about all the different stories of people who go through this program, go through the transitional part, and also the outpatient clinic. And so with that, make sure that you actually go check out Valley ALF Ventures. If you're looking to just invest in this industry passively and truly be passive by being a limited partner on certain deals that we put together, you can go check out our website at valleyalfventures.com. And again, follow us on Instagram. I do post on there quite a bit with updates on the projects that we're working on and what we're doing. Also, if you have not yet, make sure to go check out Legion Assisted Living Academy, the group on Facebook. You guys can go join that as well. That's free. There's a lot of people in there. We got just over 3,000 members, and a lot of people like to collaborate on there, and I do post on there pretty frequently as well. And also feel free to go check out the Legion Assisted Living Academy course as well. And everything will be on the website and in the links down below. And I am so thankful for each and every single one of you who have been watching the videos and supporting this channel. And I hope that this video actually brought you guys a ton of value and what's actually possible if you've been watching me for some time now. I started with a small little 1,800 square foot 5-bed facility in Mesa, Arizona, and now this is what we are able to do. And I'm very grateful and honestly fortunate to be able to do this, and you guys have been along on the journey with me, and so I do appreciate you all. And with that being said, I will talk to you all in the next video.